Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. My special guest today, Chef Erin French from the Lost Kitchen. I feel through this conversation with you as warm and fuzzy as I probably would if I was sitting at the Lost Kitchen having a nice meal. So, so thanks, Erin. Welcome back. I wanted to talk about Michael. How how did you
Michael.
meet? How did you meet Michael?
Oh my gosh, how did I meet Michael?
I know he's sitting there. Should we have him close his ears?
I know he's sitting right next to me. I'm just gonna start giving me the eyes now. Okay, so Michael used to be really embarrassed when we first got together to tell people how we met. I, on the other hand, was not embarrassed because I thought it was pretty cool. We met on Match.com.
Nice.
And yeah, listen,
A
when you're
match,
living,
match.com. Look at the food ref.
I
There's all these hints, right?
I know.
It's a
But
match here.
I'm going to tell you, there was really no choice because I was living in the middle of nowhere, my little hometown of Freedom, population of 719. And as you can imagine, if you are a single woman looking to find a man, it's a little tricky. So I went on Match and I made my profile. And when I clicked to see who was in my surrounding, I realized that I went to high school with every single one of the four guys who were who matched up with me. And I was like, oh my god!
Great.
So I slowly started to expand my zip code um, because I had no choice. And before I knew it, I had expanded my zip code all the way to as far as New York City. And Michael and I get a laugh out of this because I expanded a 400 mile radius, and Michael he had a goal for himself that he was gonna date within a 10 block radius. He's living on the Upper West Side.
Yeah. It
Um,
takes too long to get anywhere else.
yeah, so that's how we met, and I winked at him, and he finally responded and said, "Hey, you want to get together for a drink or dinner?" And I said, "Well, I'm not exactly in the city." So we became pen pals and kind of had an old fashioned start to our relationship with writing to each other these
Wow.
long letters about life. And then after a month, we met, and there was no going back after that.
No turning back.
No turning back.
So he was a city boy. Now he's out there in Freedom, Maine with
Yes.
722, I think you said, most currently that live in the
Yeah.
town.
And 10 of them are probably our chickens.
How much does Michael, does he fuel your creativity and this passion? That is he a good cheerleader? It looks like he is.
He is, he doesn't like it when I call him cheerleader because he feels like
Okay,
that's stuff, but it's like he
but
is just,
he's on your side.
oh God, non-stop. And it's just his belief in me is endless. And he's constantly just like, fueling me up, blowing wind into my sails and just saying, go babe, go babe, go. Um, to have a relationship like that, for someone to see something in you and to lift you up in your moments of doubt. And he is just constantly by my side and rooting me on. And we always laugh because I'm like the big dreamer. And I'm always so many ideas. I'm going a million miles an hour, and my foot is just on the gas pedal at all times. And Michael is the one who has a little more restraint to himself, and he's kind of in the passenger seat pumping the brakes and come on babe, like he's he
Yeah.
helps me balance myself so I'm not like off the rails
You
like
guys have
dreaming in the
accomplished
wind.
so much. So those dreams, he must he must speak your language where he's able to take what you vision
He
in a
speaks
really great
language
way
that
and
I
make
don't
it
even
happen.
speak. Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
we work together as a team, and I think that's what's so nice about it is that we complement each other, and we balance each other, and we excite each other, um and we have the same passions and drives of being creative and telling stories, and so it's I have to say, like this the journey that we're on right now, how crazy just the restaurant has gotten in its popularity, it would not be half as fun if I didn't have Michael by my side, as we're on this journey together. He's an incredible partner, and I he should feel so lucky that I picked him up for $48 on a dating website.
Best $48 you ever
So,
spent.
I always tell him I saved him.
And does he agree with you? Of
Yeah,
course he does.
and he saved me too. So we like
you
to rib
saved
each other.
You were both lost and you saved each other.
Yep.
You were found. And I love, this is the last thing I'm going to say. We're going to take another real quick break, but I love his passion. It seems like it comes across for building fires. I also love to build in fires, and you like to cook over them. But where
Yeah.
does that come from? Does he
That's
have
a
this?
really good question. I don't know. I think there's like
Always playing with
something, you tell
matches.
me, there's something very man about it. And I
Yeah.
found when Michael started spending time in Maine, here's this guy who came from the Upper West Side, and he came to Maine, and there was a wood stove at the house, and so he was like, okay, that's new for him. He never grew up with like wood fired heat, besides a fireplace. Sometimes like
Yeah.
fireplaces and wood stoves are two different things. And then even Michael's son, I remember coming when he was a little kid. He'd come, oh my God, the boys were just so obsessed with fire. And I was like, is this a man thing? Is this a city thing? I don't know what it is. Like, I grew up with it, but they were really intrigued by fire. And so it's become part of Michael's main way, and he's changed everything. He's adopted. He got rid of all of his suits and dry cleaning. That doesn't happen anymore. And now it's just like flannel and wool and bloodstones and jeans and fire and chickens and tractors and lawnmowers. And if you had
He's a
told
local
him,
boy.
he's more Maine than I am now.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like, put that suit back on. Let's go out.
no.
Well, I like lighting fires as well and cooking over them. Like I said, to me, it's like a Zen thing. It's like where I go to relax and I can clear my head. All right,
Yeah.
we're talking with Erin French, Chef Erin French from The Lost Kitchen. It's I want to keep telling you, it's the holidays, and don't shop anywhere else. Go here, The Lost Kitchen shop. Do your holiday shopping here with Erin French. She's curated such an amazing store with such amazing products. I've got my eye on a few things here, so she'll be getting an order from me for my loved ones. I'll go to findthelostkitchen.com for the shop and watch Getting Lost with Erin French. I love this show because I love a road trip, a good road trip. And sometimes you have to get a little lost to find the things you are searching for. This is a great season. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed when you went and visited our friend here on the show, Suzanne Goen, Chef Suzanne Goen and Caroline Stein. And then also you guys drove up to Ojai and went to the Duchess, and the Zoe and them are all friends of mine. We've done a show with them, and it was just really cool to see them promoted on your show. Did you have a good time on that trip?
Oh my gosh, we had the best time. We really did. The food was incredible. The people were incredible. The relationships we made, the things we learned. I think everyone at some point in their lives should get out and take that, 10,000 miles, 3 months on the road, just seeing this country from one tip to the other. So I feel really fortunate to have that time.
One restaurant to the other. You did it the right way, were you?
Oh yeah,
Culinary destinations.
3 pant sizes in 3 months. Let me tell you,
oh my God.
we ate a lot.
Nothing but sitting around and enjoying food and driving. Yeah, and what's your go-to road snack? Like, what do you have to have in the
This
in
is
the
a
cab
dirty
there?
secret top. This is a dirty secret topic. Let me tell you. Okay.
Is it?
The survival snacks: beef jerky and gummy bears.
Yeah, I like those.
Lived
Good
on it.
choices. How about sunflower seeds? You guys ever do sunflower seeds? No, because they're blowing back in your face as you spit them
Yeah,
out. No, that's not it. Okay. Well,
no,
thanks for
too
telling us
much
your
of a
dirty
mess.
road trip secret. We'll be right back with Erin French.